He was charming, magnetic, brilliant, a volunteer on political campaigns, a law student. Women were drawn to him like moths to a flame. But behind that winning smile lurked a nightmare. Ted Bundy, a man who hunted the innocent. A cold-blooded killer who slaughtered at least 30 women. And maybe many more. This is the story of the monster hiding behind the mask of charm. The story of Ted Bundy. Part 1, A Dark Seed is Planted. Born November 24, 1946, in Burlington, Vermont. Raised in secrecy, told his mother was his sister, a fractured childhood filled with lies and confusion. On the surface, a normal boy. But inside, something dark was growing. Bundy later admitted, from an early age, he felt different, disconnected, watching the world through cold eyes. He was smart, calculating, obsessed with control. And that obsession would spiral into horror beyond imagination. Part 2, The Hunt Begins. In the early 1970s, young women vanished across the Pacific Northwest. All with one haunting similarity, long dark hair parted in the middle. All last seen alone, walking into silence. Police found no clues. No fingerprints. No bodies, only empty shadows. Bundy's method was disturbingly simple and chilling. He faked injuries, cast crutches, appearing helpless, then struck with brutal force. He lured victims close, then vanished them without a trace. Some disappeared in broad daylight. Some were found days, months later, deep in the forest, mutilated, broken, forgotten. Part 3, The Master of Escape. 1975, Bundy was arrested. His suspicious car and burglary tools raised alarm. But he slipped through the cracks, twice. His first escape was audacious, jumping from a courthouse window into the chaos below. Weeks later, he vanished again, this time through a hole in the ceiling of a jail cell. On the run, his depravity escalated. The Chi Omega sorority house attack in Florida, 2 women murdered, 2 others left fighting for their lives, happened in under 15 minutes. The man who smiled on the outside was a nightmare unleashed. Part 4, Trial and Justice. Captured for the final time in 1978, Bundy's trial was America's first nationally televised murder trial. The world watched as he played the narcissist, defending himself with cold precision. But the evidence was irrefutable: bite marks, hair samples, eyewitnesses. A monster exposed. Found guilty. Sentenced to death. On January 24, 1989, the electric chair ended the reign of the killer who smiled as he killed. Outside the prison, crowds cheered. Burn, Bundy, burn. A chilling end to a chilling story. Ted Bundy's horror wasn't just in his crimes. It was in how easily he fooled the world. How evil wore a friendly face. He was the nightmare hidden in plain sight. A grim reminder, sometimes, monsters don't roar, they smile. If you want more true crime stories, subscribe and hit the bell. Real cases. Real nightmares. One story at a time.